11. The last 11 top goal scorers in the National League, otherwise known as the Conference, back in the days where we're going to start this list off. This isn't necessarily 11 years because there has been 2 years where there have been joint top scorers. So anyway, let's start back in the 09-10 season with Richard Brodie. Known as somewhat of a bad boy that isn't scared of a scrap or a sending-off, the 09-10 season was probably the best of Brodie's career. 26 goals in 40 appearances and was enough to earn him a move to Crawley Town for an undisclosed fee, apparently around about £275,000. Only spent 1 season with the Red Devils though, netting 11 times before being shipped out on loan to Fleetwood, then League 2 Morecambe, then Grimsby Town before signing for hometown club Gateshead in 2013. Since then, he's transferred no less than 13 times, including 2 spells at Southport and a brief return to York in 2016, but now finds himself as a 31-year-old in the 7th tier with Warrington Town. The 10-11 top scorer was Matt Tubbs, the strike partner of Brodie for the 10-11 season, and Tubbs was, well, slightly more successful than Brodie, scoring 37 goals in 41 appearances. Wow. The Red Devils unsurprisingly gained promotion that year, and in his maiden League 2 season returned 12 goals in the first half of the season before switching to AFC Bournemouth in League 1 in January. However, he wouldn't score many goals in the next 18 months and was sent out on loan to Rotherham before returning to Crawley, and then doing pretty well for AFC Wimbledon, which earned him a move to Portsmouth in 2014, but his career has dropped ever since, and he's been in non-league with the likes of Eastleigh, Woking and Havant and Waterlooville, where he was last season, helped them gain promotion to the National League, but is now a player coach with Gosport Borough. 11-12 season, Jamie Vardy. Now, I don't think any of you need any introduction as to where he currently is. I don't think anyone apart from Premier League defenders really need any introduction because they don't seem to know. He scored 20 goals last season. But let's wind the clock back to the 11-12 season where he was with Fleetwood in the Conference, scoring 31 in 36 games, earning Fleetwood promotion and gaining the attention of Leicester, who managed to fork out £1 million. It took a little bit of time for it to pay off. His first season wasn't very good, but his second season he scored a lot of goals, helped them to promotion, 16 in 37 games. 2 years later, 24 goals in 36 helped them to the Premier League title, and 83 goals in 206 games, 26 England caps as well. I think it suggests really that Leicester have got their money's worth. 12-13 season is Matt Green. He scored 25 goals that year, and you can see a theme developing of these top scorers all playing for the team that won the league. But then he would soon fly away to Birmingham City, where he wouldn't really do a huge amount in 2 years there in the Championship, moving back to Mansfield in 2015. 26 goals in 2 seasons for Mansfield, then a switch to Lincoln City in the summer of 2017, where he scored 10 in 33 and still is there now. 13-14 season, Andre Gray was the top scorer with 30 goals, again continuing this trend. This was really the season that helped his career take off when he scored 30 for Luton. He got a move to Brentford off the back of it, where he played 1 year, scoring 16 goals from 45 games, helping the side get into the playoff semi-finals. You then leave and go and sign for Burnley in 2015 for £6 million, netting 23 times to help the Turf Moor outfit gain promotion to the Premier League, where he would continue to impress. 1 year later, signing for Watford for £18.5 million, where he still is to this day, and he scored 6 goals in 33 appearances so far. 14-15 season is all about Akinde. John Akinde of Barnet scored 31 goals, and he's one of the few players that decided against a move away from the club after scoring loads of goals for them. Even when he got into League 2 with Barnet, he scored a lot of goals, 23 during the 15-16 season and 26 during the 16-17 season. However, the 17-18 season was tricky for both him and Barnet. Barnet getting relegated and him not scoring a huge amount of goals, which led to him being transfer listed at the end of the season, and he's now with Lincoln City. 15-16 season, 2 top scorers, both on 30 goals. First one is Agyemang of Grimsby, one of those annoying strikers that seems to score goals wherever he goes. He got 30 and 40 for Grimsby when they won the playoffs, but he controversially leave at the end of that season of Hartlepool United, where he did well, getting 14 goals, but the team got relegated, and that is what Grimsby fans would call karma. However, he wouldn't be in non-league for very long, because after a month in the National League, he would move back up to the Football League and sign for Newport County. Dan Holman is the other top scorer, 30 goals as well for him, and he's the only player on this list to have scored these goals for 2 separate clubs. The first half of the season he was on loan at Woking, where he scored 14. In the second half he was permanently with Cheltenham, where he scored 16 further goals. However, he's not really done a huge amount in the Football League, with Cheltenham being there for 2 years until the end of last season, where he only actually scored a total of 2 goals for them. But last month he signed for Aldershot Town after a successful trial. Ricky Miller took the mick out the National League in the 16-17 season. He got a total of 40 goals, which is the highest number of goals in one season on this list. But incredibly, Dover actually only managed to finish in 6th place despite all of his goals. Unsurprisingly, at the end of that season, there were a lot of takers for him, a lot of teams interested in the Football League. He eventually signed for Peterborough United, who claimed that they actually had a bid of £250,000 shortly after he signed for them on a free transfer, which they obviously rejected. However, he didn't really live up to his expectation, and he only made 10 appearances for them. Joined Mansfield Town in January, but again didn't really do much, so now finds himself moving to Port Vale on an undisclosed fee for the 2018-19 season. 17-18 season, again 2 scorers, same as the 15-16 season. Andy Cook and Danny Rowe both getting 24 goals. Despite helping Tranmere to promotion, Cook has left and signed for Walsall in League One, and Danny Rowe looks like he's on the way out. There's been a lot of clubs that are interested in signing him, so where does his future lie? We are not sure yet. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. Out of these top scorers, who would you most want in their prime in your team right now? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit that like button and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.